Would you believe that it is actually midday right now and I have had to turn all the lights in the house on? It's that time of the year where you feel like you wake up in the dark and go to sleep in the dark, or you go to work in the dark and come home in the dark. It just never really gets light. The sun does not come out. And I am not feeling that this year at all. I feel like I need to get myself one of those sad lights, those like really bright fake sunlights that just make you feel better. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to a vlog. I don't know if I have introed this yet, so that was a nice jolly way to start a vlogmas, but hi. I'm astonished at myself really because I am wearing makeup today and I have clothes on, which, you know, doesn't seem like all that much of a task for most people, but I've struggled over the last couple of days to get my head into anything, to do what I need to do with anything. It's just been such a flat week. I feel like ever since Friday, was it Friday now? Ever since Friday, like the whole tone of everything has just been a bit blur. So yeah, it was the weekend, which, you know, flew by. I was actually on my own most of the weekend because Joe was down seeing some of his friends, his old friends from work where he used to live. I wasn't allowed to tag along, and I was really excited to have like a proper nice little cozy self-care weekend, get some things done that I needed to do, and have a great little chill time on my own. But you know, it just went by so quick and I didn't really get to do a lot of what I wanted to do, which mainly involved Christmas shopping. So it is now Monday. No, it's not. It's now Tuesday. And I've actually just been sat here like head down doing what I need to do. So I've ordered most of the bits that I want. I'm relying heavily on Amazon this year, but there are a few other little extras that I'm gonna go out and pick up. So I'm gonna see how I feel, but once I finish some work that I also need to get done, I'm filming something today for Everlane, which you may have seen or you may be seeing coming up, so stay tuned for that if you haven't already. I love working with Everlane, so it's really cool that I get to do that again. So once that's all done, if this light is going to allow for it, I'm gonna go out. I think I'm just gonna go into the city, maybe peruse a few shops, see if anything springs to mind for Christmas gifts, and then I might go meet Joe after work. Really want to go to a Christmas market. I had these grand plans at the beginning of the month that I was gonna go to every Christmas market across London, it just hasn't happened, let alone the ones in the other cities and countries that I wanted to go to. So once again, planning and organisation has not been my friend. But yes, if we have time tonight, and I do feel like going out, because, you know, I'm already halfway there. I've got the clothes on, I've got the face done, the hair is even curled. If I do feel up to that, maybe we'll go out and do something fun. So yeah, that's a little bit of a realistic update for you guys. It's not all been happy, jolly smiles and laughs over the last couple of days, and I'm sure most of you are feeling like that. It just doesn't feel right to like pick up the camera and just be very happy and be very bubbly and big, and I didn't feel like that myself, so I'm not gonna go ahead and start faking anything for you guys. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay. I've had so many messages actually on the last vlogmas, so many comments, really great, thoughtful, interesting input from all of you on the like political things that I talked about, which I'm not going to mention in this vlog because, you know, let's not bring the tone down again. But I want to say thank you to you guys for that, because it means a lot that you guys, my audience, share the same beliefs with me, and even if you don't, that you can see each side of things. You're all just a lovely bunch, so thank you so much for that. Do you know what I have done today, which is pretty disgraceful, and this shows the state of head that I am in. I have demolished this entire Jennifer's. We actually bought this a while ago to go away for Christmas in this really cute like Olivia Burton tin. I guess they're doing like a collab with Cadbury this year, which is very cool. But we've already refilled this once and it is empty again. So that's on me. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to report. So I'm gonna go and get on with what I need to get on with, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Okay guys, I have made a decision. I'm leaving the house because, you know, it has to happen sooner rather than later. It's not the nicest day to be going outside. It is raining right now. That is definitely not a surprise though. But yeah, I've just thrown on a coat and some boots on top of the outfit I was already wearing. Got on the same jumper, which was from New Look. I do have a t-shirt underneath this, not that you can see it right now. It's mostly hiding underneath my hair and my headphones there. I actually get a few questions about these headphones. I'm not 100% sure on the name of them, but they are Bose. I'll link them down below if I can remember. They are so good. They're kind of like over-ear ones, and they're noise cancelling too. I thought I had a pair of noise cancelling headphones, And then I tried these and I realized that I did not. These are just another level. They're also not too massive, and they're kind of quite easy to just like carry around with you, put them around your neck. But I can be on the tube wearing these and I can't even hear the noise of the train. They're amazing. So maybe not like the smartest thing to be walking around town in, because you know, you can't hear traffic or people or anyone around you. But if you want to just switch off and zone out and not listen to anything but what you've got on, like podcast, music, anything like that, they are amazing. These jeans are the H&M. You can't really see these because I have black on black, but they're the H&M skinny jeans. Really, really rate these as a good pair of skinny jeans. Ducks on today because what else do you wear when it's raining? I love how chunky and big these are. I've actually had them for a year now, and I do get a few questions as well on the style of these. I can never remember the name of them, but I will link them down below. They're the really soft leather ones, so they have like absolutely no wear in time at all. They are incredibly comfortable and they wear from day one. I've actually walked up a mountain in these. A mountain? Is Arthur's Seat a mountain? My Scottish friends, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's just actually a hill. But yeah, I've had these for a year now and they have been absolute bliss. So I feel like they're the perfect boot to wear when it's just a little bit gross outside. And I think these do work well with skinny jeans. Black Zara coat just wrapped on top of everything. And I've also got my Sophie Kuhn bag with a book maybe stuffed a little bit too far in. It actually is the perfect size to fit in a book. One thing I am distraught by though, which I only just noticed, is that the zip has fallen off. I have no idea how this has happened. Can you see there where the little ring has come apart and there was a big leather zip on here? It was actually huge. I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to have to contact them and see if they can maybe send me a replacement, or I have to ship it off and get it fixed. But I'm quite annoyed because, as you guys know, I've only had this bag for maybe a week, 2 weeks, not really that long. And you know, that's not what you want from a designer handbag to be breaking already. Other than that, I do adore this bag. Like I said, it's just got the right amount of space to fit in my book. I have the Amber Spyglass in here, there she is. And I kind of like the way it looks when it's left undone, because you can see this lining which is inside. So maybe the zip is not essential to me, but that's, you know, annoying. I'm gonna have to email them or something. Oh, I also have my trusty yellow beanie. I actually picked this up when we were out the other day and it was freezing and I didn't come prepared, so I just went into H&M and bought a hat. But I have been wearing this so much. It's such a like odd colour and not something I normally would have picked out, but it was warm and it was there. It's oversized, it's really soft, without having too much of like oversized beanie excess that you sometimes get here, so it's not super floppy. I've been wearing this a lot. I kind of like that little pop of colour with this outfit, and you know what? Keeps my head warm. Hey Google, lights on. Yes, I have just figured out how to do that and I think it's amazing. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna end this vlog now. I am back home. I am so full. I've eaten too much food. We ended up going south of the river tonight, which is not something I do all that often, being up here in the north. But yeah, we went to the South Bank and to the Christmas market there, and it was really nice. It was quite a small one, mainly food stands. So we kind of took advantage of that and ate a little bit too much, as we normally do when there is food and markets involved. So yeah, I'm feeling very full. But it was a really good one. I recommend it if you are a foodie like me. They had some really good stuff. They also had like a few gifty bits, and there was a big hut there as well, which was like a bar which was quite nice, really warm. They had lots of heaters because it was quite cold. So yeah, it was a nice night in the end, and we kind of like walked through the city and looked at all the lights. It was very pretty. So yeah, I just got back home and taken all my makeup off. I think you kind of saw a little tiny bit of my skincare routine there. If you guys are maybe interested in knowing a bit more about that, I could talk a little bit more in depth about it in another vlog. But yeah, I'm settling down tonight. I'm trying to get to sleep before midnight, which is not something I've been able to do for a really, really long time. So it's about 10:30 now, and I'm just gonna like sit down, turn all my devices off and do some reading and try and fall asleep that way. I'm actually reading, I did mention this earlier, but I didn't really talk about it. I'm reading The Amber Spyglass, which is the final book in the his Dark Materials series from Philip Pullman. I started rereading these because of the BBC adaptation that they're doing at the moment, which I think is really good. I think it's the best they've ever managed, because they have tried to do it a few times. One thing about this though, and I've just started the third book. I was reading this on the tube and I got about this far through. One thing about this series that I do not remember from my childhood is it's pretty traumatic. I don't know if it's because I was a carefree 14-year-old. I'm not sure how old I was when I read these, and you know, just read it without really being bothered by the subject matter. But especially now that I'm older and I'm reading this again, it's quite difficult. I've also forgotten what happens, and I'm not 100% sure I made it all the way through the third one. I think I did, but I'm reading it now and I don't remember anything that's going on. So yeah, I think as a grown-up, for me, this is definitely harder to get through, but I am enjoying it. They are such good books. I think the second and the third are better than the first one. It always takes me a while to get through the first one, but the second one I literally blitzed through in a day. When I finish this, I'm either going to go on to something completely different and have a little bit of a break, or I do have the prequel. I have the Book of Dust, which I think is the first in another trilogy that he's bringing out, which is like prequels to the first series. So if you guys have read that, let me know if it's good and if I should move straight on to that. If not, I'm thinking of tackling A Little Life, which I've had for a year now. I really want to read it, but I've never had the guts to actually start picking it up because I hear it's quite horrific. Maybe it's not the best thing to go for after this. I need something a bit light, and maybe I'll start that in the new year actually. So yeah, hopefully that'll send me off to sleep. I'm gonna get tucked up and get reading. So I'm gonna sign off this vlog here. Thank you guys for watching this one. I feel like it's just been a bit chatty and not really much has gone on, but hopefully that's okay. So yes, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys soon.